Alright, what is going on, guys? My name's Matt. Welcome back. I got another sub-ohm tank video for you today. This is the Project Sub-ohm edition of UL's Crown IV tank. And this is the packaging that it came in. So now this Project Sub-ohm edition comes in with just one color. So it's going to be the black and the blue. You'll see that in a second here when I get into this packaging. So yep, so you get a box inside a box, and then you get your beautiful Project Sub-ohm. Oh man, look at that. Alright, so let's take a look and see what we get. Let's take a look and see what we get inside our packaging. Inside that packaging, you're going to get spare bag O-rings, spare 6 milliliter glass tube, a drip tip cover, a spare coil head. Now this coil head is reading it's 0.23 and it's recommended 60 to 70 watts, and you can see right inside there that it is mesh. So you do get a mesh coil head. You are going to get a pre-installed one. Did I mention that it comes with a warranty card as well? Alright, and of course you're going to get your Crown Project Sub-ohm edition tank. So this tank is 24 millimeters at the base here, and at its widest point it's going to be 28, and it's 50 milliliters in millimeters in length. And yeah, so this is blue and black. It comes with the wide bore 510 drip tip that is, as you can see, it is dual O-ring. Let's just we're gonna zoom in a little bit here so everything we'll be able to see is a little better. So yeah, so you got branding on the bottom here, UL Project Sub-ohm, because that's the Project Sub-ohm edition. You can see that it's a gold-plated 510 pin with a peak insulator. The threads are very clean. This whole thing is it's very clean. You can see that, 24 millimeters, but then it does flare out from, this here. Also, we have the glass tube. So yeah. So like I said, double O-ring on the drip tip, and then this is very nice. We got a Project Sub-ohm. See that there. So yeah, it is a top fill, and the way that's going to work is you just twist the top right off here, little 90-degree turn, then you get 4 fill slots. You can see the bottom of that. That's very clean. Beautiful. So we're going to go ahead, we'll open this right up. We're going to unscrew the bottom so I can show you this down in here. So yeah, so this whole section down in here, the way this was designed, and everybody knows with the Crown tanks, they're all very good tanks, and this is number 4. So the way this is designed down in there is that if you get any kind of condensation, e-liquid, normally it would just come right out of your airflow slots, which on this one you have 3. But the way that they designed this was so that it gets taken back into the coil. So yeah, so it will come out of here, and then it would go back up into these. You can see the cutouts there, and it goes right back into the coil. So this is it's a press fit coil. So yeah, that was very snug. So you do get, this is another 0.23 ohm coil. This is the pre-installed one, recommended 60 to 70 watts, and it is mesh, which is very nice. See your O-rings there. Like I said, this was a press fit, so it was wicked tight in there, wicked tight. So yeah, so the way that design was from this bottom cap here is that any liquid that you're gonna get is gonna go right back into the coil, and we'll see. Maybe we'll give that a little test. I'm not too sure if I'm interested in doing that, but maybe we'll put a little liquid in there and we'll give it some vapes, and then we'll see if it'll come out. So yeah, push to fill. You get a spare glass tube. This is the tube that's on it, 6 milliliters, which is awesome. Your 4 slots on your top for your fill. We're gonna go ahead and we will pull this glass off. Alright guys, so I went ahead and popped that bubble glass off. That was on there very tight, but as you can see, as these O-rings here get juiced up, it will be a lot easier to pull that off. So that does just slide right over that, and then if you just give it another push, it's a little difficult to do on camera, but yeah, so then that's back on. So yeah, 4 slots. You get your 6 milliliters. You get branding on the inside, your min level. Alright, so here's our coil. We are going to go ahead and we're going we're gonna prime our coil. It's gonna be, shouldn't be too hard here. We're just gonna go ahead. I'm gonna put a little juice around this inside here. I like to go ahead and put some on the sides. And then the cool thing with these coil heads is that they're threadless, you know, so they're the whole push and or plug and pull, if you will, or push and pull, however you'd like to call it. So yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna take our bubble glass section here, and then like I said, this is just a plug and pull, so we're literally just gonna take that and just push that right in there, and then we will put on our bottom. That's gonna screw right on just like that. Awesome. And then we will fill, and then we'll put our top cap on. I was gonna say we'd put our top cap on, but yeah, of course we gotta fill it first. Alright, so yeah, so cool. 4 slots. The cool thing about 4 slots is that you got plenty of room for it to breathe, you know, because some sub-ohm tanks you'll just get like a single slot like this, and then it's like it's trying to breathe at the same hole that you're trying to fill it in, so then it just ends up getting clogged and it overfills, and then or you just get a bunch of nasty leakage. So we're just gonna go ahead and put this on like that, give it a 90-degree turn, so you'll literally feel it. Like when you put this on and then you give it that turn, you put it on, you turn it, and you just feel that it just sinks in, and when you take it off, it just pops up. It's just a 90-degree system. Literally just pop on, pop off, slap that. So that is the Project Sub-ohm edition Crown IV by UL. And this is, like I said, the black and blue. This is really nice. Now, this isn't what I'm going to have it on permanently, but for right now, I am going to put it on the Drag Mini. I know it's not matchy, but yeah. So I'm going to put it on the Drag Mini. Pretty ugly matchup, to be honest. But yeah, so we're going to go ahead, we'll go back up top, and we will give the Project Sub-ohm edition Crown IV tank a vape. Oh, and by the way, the e-liquid that I put in this is called Rehydrate by Flow, and the flavor profile on this, if you're interested, is it's a cranberry cherry honey with a hint of lime, and I got that through my February vape box. If you haven't seen that video, it's on my channel. Go ahead and check that out. Awesome if you're looking for, you know, monthly supplies of e-liquid, if you don't feel like going out to the store, or just, you know, the hassle of sometimes online ordering. You know, you can just set up your flavor profile and go from there. But anyway, let's get back up top. Alright, what is going on, guys? So we are back up top here. We got the Project Sub-ohm edition Crown IV tank sitting on the Drag Mini. See how good that looks. And the coil head is reading 0.2 ohms. We're at 60 watts with the good old Flow Rehydrate. Let's give it a vape. This coil is recommended 60 to 70 watts, so I'm going to bump it up to 65 watts just to see what kind of cloud production we're going to see, what kind of flavor we maintain off of this coil head. But just first vape, I'm going to say that the airflow is very nice, very smooth airflow. You get your 3 airflow slots with hard stops on your turn, so whatever you adjust is going to be the same on all 3. And like I said, it is hard stop, which is nice. So we're going to go again. 65 watts, 0.2 ohm mesh coil head. Let's go. Yeah, so I'm getting wicked good flavor off of this mesh coil head, which is awesome. Like I said, the airflow is really smooth. The drip tip, that's a bonus. I just like the big bore on the drip tip. I like that it is 510, so any of your 510 drip tips that are the dual O-ring style are going to work on this. The top fill, the 90-degree turn, and then you pull off and you're all set, ready to go. That's awesome. What else? Since we're already into our pros and cons here, I do like this Project Sub-ohm edition. I like the blue and black. Blue and black is nice. I'm not going to keep it on the Drag Mini. I know it looks kind of tacky on the Drag Mini. I have the Famo Vape Magma 200 watt box mod that it's going to be on. Same color as this. kind of a little sellout section there. I'm going to be doing a video on that in a couple of days, so check that out if you're interested. You'll be able to see the really nice combo, the matchy combo. But yeah, it doesn't even look too overly large on the Drag Mini. You know, it doesn't look too bad. So let's get into any cons we have. Let's talk about some cons. Can I come up with any? You know, I to be honest, it's so hard to try and come up with a con, because everything, the more sub-ohm tanks that I get, I mean, the Advocate Owl, I had a lot of bad things, so to speak, to say about that. There's just a lot of things that could have been done differently, and of course, that's always how it is with a lot of things. There's always a way for something to improve or something to get a little better. But this sub-ohm tank is like, it's great. The juice capacity, 6 milliliters, and then you get a spare glass tube that's the same. It's not even, you know, like a straight glass, which is normally what you get. This drip tip, I like the drip tip. I'm in love with the top fill, and not only just the top fill, but the fact that it's just a quick turn off, and then you get, I can't tilt it obviously because everything will come right out, but as you saw in the close-up, you get four slots to fill in, so you got plenty to fill in, you got plenty for air to come out, which is great. It's not overly large. It is lengthy. It is what was it, 50 millimeters in length, and 24 at the very base, and then obviously it gets wider with the bubble glass and the airflow ring. But yeah, no, overall this is great. I'm very satisfied with this. I like the design. The Crown IV tank itself, I know it comes in a lot of different colors. I wish the Project Sub-ohm edition of the Crown IV, I wish it came in more colors. Like, just do do blue and black, red and black, green and black. You know, just throw some more colors out there. It'll make more people want to buy it. And by the way, this is only going to cost you anywhere from $35 to $40. I think it's on sale for $35 right now on some of the more popular sites. You know, Vapor DNA, check them out. They have it. Element Vape, you know those guys. So yeah, $35, $40 will get you this, and it's great. Coil head is great off of it. The flavor that I was just getting off of it is great. That whole leak proof through the AFC, that's awesome. Definitely gonna try that out. Maybe even leak a little liquid into that bottom base there, and then give it a vape and see if it actually takes it back up into the coil head. But yeah, overall, by far, as many that I've had, which isn't too many, but this is by far my favorite sub-ohm tank so far. So yeah, that's gonna wrap it up for today. If you're new to the channel, and if this was your first video, I do videos like this: mod reviews, tank reviews, accessory reviews. I'm gonna be trying to do some vlogs and live streaming in the future, and some build and wicking tutorials. So yeah, definitely consider subscribing if you're interested in trying to keep up on the latest gear. You know, all things vape. I do e-liquid reviews, and then you can decide if you want to go out and buy it. So I hope you guys have a good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, and thanks for watching.